Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency first, but we can do other things like help you move down here as well. Go to TravelCostaRicaNow.com, fill out the 4-minute form if you want to take a vacation down here, or just email us and ask us how we can help you. We're like you having best friends who live in Costa Rica, who know Costa Rica, totally helping you out. And you know what? While we're at it, hit the subscribe button, man. Even if you don't like me, I guarantee I'm going to offer good perspective and truth if you're thinking about living or traveling in Costa Rica. That's pretty good, wasn't it?
That was excellent.
I couldn't repeat that if I had to. Guys, we got a good one today. We're going to find out if my friend was Gringo-Priced on this apartment. But first, I want to say a couple things. First of all, if you don't know what Gringo pricing is when you ask a local here what something is, and because you're a gringo, they hike up the price. That's basically what that is. I have videos about that. You can check those out and how not to be affected by gringo pricing. That said, the way I kind of run my life, I kind of go, okay, I got to take responsibility, because gringo pricing does not have to happen to you. If you take responsibility and you do your due diligence and you know what you're talking about, can't really raise the price on you now, you know what I mean? So that said, everybody, including moi, that comes down here, 99% of us get gringo price, and it's usually on a buying of a property, a car, or renting a property. One of those big ones. We start off coming down here almost on the wrong foot of being gringo priced. So nobody's making fun of anybody that's gringo price, because it happens to most people, and you need to know that. The other thing I want you to keep in mind, we're in La Fortuna. La Fortuna is a tourist town. Like any place in the world that's a tourist town, things are a little higher here. It's not indicative to the prices outside, of maybe other places in Costa Rica, like 5 miles down the road, it's going to be substantially less. So I don't want you to get caught up on the prices we're talking about here, because we're talking more about the process of how almost we got to the price of this apartment. So, yeah, let's get started. So here's what happened. I'm talking to my friend Brent, who you're going to meet in a minute, and we were having coffee, and he said, Michael, I think I was gringo priced on my apartment. And my little light bulbs went off, and I said, oh my God, don't tell me the price. I got a great idea for video. I'll just come over. We'll have a little talk of how it all went. Don't tell me your price, and then I'll tell you what it should have been, and we'll see if you were in fact gringo price. So I don't know if he was gringo price. We'll either figure out he did the right thing, or maybe he made a couple mistakes along the way or something, but we're going to talk about that, and we're going to start right now, and you're going to meet Brent, and we're going to get to this apartment at some point showing you. So come on,
good.
Come over here.
Howdy, folks.
Okay, this is Brent. He's been here about, I believe 8 months.
8 months,
He
yep.
is from Canada. He is living here now, but we're going to get him down to Fortuna, and then we're going to find out if he was in fact gringo price. I actually can't wait to see how this all goes. So you're in Canada. Have you lived abroad before?
Yes, I lived in Japan for 1 year and about 4 months in Ecuador, and I've been a traveler. I've been to Europe a couple times.
Okay, so
South America.
You are not a rookie out in the world.
Not really. No.
So I'm assuming that you just didn't go, let's pack it up and go to Costa Rica. I'm sure you did. You must have done some sort of homework,
I definitely
right?
did homework. I did as much as I could before I came down, which was very helpful, including your videos. And yeah.
Shout out to Travel Costa Rica now.
No, they were very helpful actually, and I did follow your advice on what to do down here.
Well, that remains to be seen, Brent.
Okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
So you come down here, and well, maybe people don't know what I said, and I don't even know what you actually are talking about. That you listen to me. So
yeah.
Get me. So you're in Costa Rica. Where are you go?
Well, yeah, I first arrived back late October last year. My plan was to go to a few communities that I thought I would like. So I was in Atenas for about 10 days.
Wow, that's really nice.
It's beautiful. A little bit better climate than here, but so quiet. I mean, talk about crickets. So it's a very quiet place.
A little pricey, I think.
And pricey, and then I came over here to La Fortuna.
Wait, so did you go around a tennis, or
Yes, I did.
you just didn't like the
No, I did.
you weren't getting the feel?
I did go around. I actually went with an agent, and we saw about 4 or 5 properties in a tennis. Again, quite pricey, very nice, but quite pricey. And I thought, it wasn't really the price; it was more that it was so quiet. So then I.
So you decided to go. Let me go to a party town like La Fortuna.
A little bit. Good restaurants. That's more my style.
Okay, so you got to here.
Yeah, and then I stayed here, stayed in the cleanest hotel. Those people are great. And I did follow your advice, and I actually started walking around. And you see these say Aquila for rent signs everywhere. So I started writing down numbers. I would take them back to my hotel. And the folks that were so great, they would actually call for me.
Oh my God! So you had that. That was perfect.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. So then I ended up just actually walking around, and I ran into another gringo here who turned me on to another friend who had a friend, and all of a sudden, I had an opportunity to come and view this place.
Okay, so but you had viewed other places as well.
2 other places here in La Fortuna, which were very low end and not what I wanted.
Okay, I just want to go back for 1 second. So if you guys didn't catch this, he did the 2 things so far he's done really well. One is I do recommend coming to a place and walking around and looking for rent signs.
Yeah.
And you did the second thing, which is a big time kind of a defense of
Yes.
gringo, not getting gringo priced, is having a Tico or a
yes.
local make
well.
the call for you to inquire.
Yes. I did that initially, but then I kind of fell down on that later on.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. It's still
Okay.
out. Okay, so you get here, which we are going to show you this place so you guys can see it. So you get here.
Yeah, I get here, and there was another gringo neighbor of mine, and she actually kind of clued me into this place in this area and told me her price and everything like that.
So she told you what she was paying.
Well, yeah, that was a great benchmark for me.
Okay, well okay, don't tell me what you paying.
Okay.
So what is she paying?
She has an identical apartment and paid $850 a month.
Oh God, Brent.
I know, but
Don't tell me. I'll just say this. I've already looked around. Didn't take too long. If you're paying $850, we could stop the video now and say you got gringo price big time. Please tell me that's not the price that you paid.
No, I did dicker.
Okay, let's stop there.
Okay.
Okay, let's look around and then we'll get to the price. Okay?
Sure.
First of all, when I came in, I did notice that you have security out here, a gate, electronic gate, which is nice. That's right here. And I like the security aspect of this place. I did come in here. I have sat on this couch, and like true Tico couches, this thing is a. You could have just done better if you had 2 like concrete slabs with a piece of wood over them.
That would be about the same. Yeah.
Guys, that's kind of the norm here in Costa Rica. Their couches is kind of some fodder. So this is the living room. Let's go in the kitchen. I can tell you right now by looking, a lot of places people may not realize this. This has cabinets, which a lot of places don't even come with cabinets. So that's kind of good. And I did notice back here, washer dryer. Now that is gold. A lot of people don't understand why I say that.
Very nice.
But in Costa Rica, that's
very nice.
is
thing
gold.
to have.
So let's go back here real quick. You got a pretty basic bathroom.
Yeah, good functional bathroom.
Bedroom.
And a couple
Well, air. I see the air's cranked,
Air
so
conditioning.
we're gonna get to that in a minute.
Okay.
And a second bedroom, basically.
That's it.
All right, so that's kind of it. Now, tell me what you did. So you have a base price. So I'm assuming that you probably felt that was pretty good that you found out that she was paying $850.
It's always good to have that intelligence.
Yeah, because you kind of got almost a baseline.
Yes.
So what happened?
Well, yeah. So then I did negotiate with the landlord, and he showed it to me, and we looked, and then I knew her price. So then, do you want me to tell him?
No, don't tell.
Okay.
Don't tell the price.
Okay.
First of all, don't tell me the price, but let's get into your amenities. So you have internet.
I have internet, television, air conditioning, all the kitchen little appliances like toaster, microwave.
So fully furnished, electric,
cups, plates,
internet,
towels, all that stuff.
and is this all going to be one price, or
one price?
So you negotiated one price, rental,
everything.
everything.
Yes.
You see no bills.
No bills.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
one price.
that's huge. So
Yeah, it's simpler.
well, depending on what the price is.
Yeah.
But the good things is here is the washer dryer, and like most people, like I see your air conditioning is on. I can tell you that people that don't have to pay their air conditioning do what you're doing and leave it
Yeah.
on all the time. But if
Yeah.
you had to actually pay that, that would be a budget line item
Yes.
and would be kind of pricey. So the fact that you got your electric, I think, is good. Washer dryer, great. Furnished, obviously that helps because to furnish your own apartment, even a
Yeah.
basic apartment, you're talking to make it even decent. You're at least at $4,000 maybe.
Yeah,
Two
depending.
thousand if it's a crap stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, beds and everything, you're probably
Definitely.
more closer to 4,000 or 5,000. So that's all good. So you negotiated.
Yeah. So,
Anything else on the negotiation?
well, I made a mistake in that I didn't have a Tico call and, you know, the pretext of a Tico renting here. That was what I did initially. But then when it came to this property, I just came here myself.
Okay, so it sounds like you were basically going from your friend's 850. That's your
Yes,
only negotiating
that was my
power,
only
and you
negotiating,
obviously
yes.
kind of like this place.
Yes, I did.
So, completely furnished, all electric paid, internet paid, water paid, everything paid. On 3, I'm going to say what this should be, and you're going to say what you pay. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 550.
$750.
Okay, he said, if you didn't hear that, he said 750, I said 550.
Yeah, a couple $100 a month difference.
Now, I mean, obviously the only problem was if you would have had a Tico actually call here, is
Yeah.
like you did with the other places, you would have not only got a high, because
Yeah.
you went from, your friend was already getting Gringo-Priced.
Yes,
So you were
absolutely.
actually basing your thing on already Gringo-Priced property.
Yes.
So if you would have gotten a local to call here,
Yeah.
and they probably would have got something like, let's say 650, doesn't
Yeah.
even matter.
Yeah.
You would have said, oh.
Yeah, I know. It's sort of part of the landscape here. You kind of, unfortunately, it's very hard to avoid. They see it coming, and so you have to do your homework.
Yeah, and I think a lot of things goes in your mindset because a couple things happen. There's some is maybe just what you were paying where you in Canada.
Well, exactly. The scale is off. So in the United States and Canada, $750 is cheap rental, I think, in a lot of places.
And so you're already
So
thinking
I'm
this
coming
is
here
in my
thinking,
budget.
this
It's
is-
in my
this is
budget.
my budget. So, and I liked it, and I didn't want to dick around. I didn't want to stay in hotels for another 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. And so it all be kind of, you factor all that in.
And you almost want to act like when he says that. Here's the other thing that people don't understand. So when they say the number, you're kind of going, well, I don't want to be a dick. He can't be that off or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's right. And they're off.
So I think, obviously, I think you're paying a little too much.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of does.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I totally see how it fell into this. And let's say I said 550, you said 750. I can tell you that here in Fortuna, this being a tourist town, prices being a little higher, that it's very common for a furnished place to be, just a furnished place like this, to be 700.
Yes.
But the good thing about yours is you got everything paid for.
It's
So,
a good thing.
so I think that, you know, and you've learned already. You already know
learned,
you're kind of
yeah.
paying too much.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling you're already going to renegotiate.
Well, I am negotiating, trying to get a reduction. The landlord is an absentee landlord. He's a very wealthy man, and so
He's a local.
He's a local and kind of difficult, and he wants what he wants. And it's like some folks, landlords, don't realize we have a global pandemic going on. Anyway, I won't go any further. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I guess since you did mention it, we will say that you came here pre-pandemic.
Yes.
So and people need to recognize that fact.
Yes.
So guys, here, hold this for a minute.
Sure.
Don't hit it. Let me get out of it. Let's switch.
Okay.
So yeah, you came here pre-pandemic, so obviously everyone's renegotiating, and you could probably get this much cheaper, and you will. But again, this wasn't really about the money. This was just the process. You did a lot of things good. You just that last little piece. If you would have done the local thing to make the call to the to here, you would have had a better base 850 and a lower price.
Yeah.
So Guys, what did you think? And I don't want to hear about what you think about the apartment because that's not really what we're talking about. You know, we're just talking about the process of finding a place. Anyway, guys, hope you found this helpful. I'm Michael Allen, travelcostaricanow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Good Lord. You want to see more videos, right? And things are going to pop up. Do your homework. Watch more of our videos. Thanks, Brent.
You're welcome.